So this is just another video walkthrough of homes at Grafton Ridge in terms of the progress where we have reached. So I'm right on the main road here itself that will take us into homes at Grafton Ridge. As you can see, the full perimeter wall coming all the way down, and this is your main entrance to enter the homes at Grafton Ridge. On the further end down there, obviously that's where your beach is down there, Stonehaven. You have Wave Restaurant right in front. Then you have the Seahorse Restaurant right here as well. So as we enter homes at Grafton Ridge, as we can see presently right now, the work that is taking place, they are building out the platform for the porch area on the different floors. Alright, so again, these are your C units. This is your B units in the middle here. And this is your A units over on this side. Okay, so you have the first floor, second floor, third floor, and your parking, secured parking at the bottom. Right to your right hand side here, this is where the swimming pool and the pool deck is going to go right around here, basically. So you can see even from on the ground level right now, if you look in the distance, you can see the beach is right there. So you just have to walk across, literally. It doesn't take long to head across to the beach from there. Alright, so this is where we have reached externally at this point in time with homes at Grafton Ridge. This is another road here that could take you to the main road on top, basically. So let's say, for instance, you forget the keys or something like that and you didn't want to come all the way down here. You can easily come off the main road, drive down inside, stop off quickly, take the elevator, go up to a unit, and get your keys from there, basically. Alright, so just an easier access. It's one that is not used regularly, but just in case of emergency or something like that. Alright, so we'll go to basically the garage area where your cars will be parked. Excuse the shaking, I didn't have my gimbal with me. So this is the secure parking underneath, all the way across, coming all the way around. So there's enough parking here for at least about 2 vehicles per unit. Alright, that's your secured parking from there. And like I said, going across on this side, this is where the swimming pool is present right now. So all this aggregate and this rubble will have to be moved out, cleared out properly, you know, to make room for the swimming pool and the swimming pool deck and so forth. That will be coming on that side. So if we go across to this area, as we can see, all the electrical panels have been put in place already in relation to all the different units. And what will be taking place somewhere in the corner here, there's going to be an outlet, electrical outlet that will be put in for persons who have electric cars. All right, because one of the tenants, I understand, is they have an electric vehicle, so they will want to do their charging right here. So we're making arrangements to put in the relevant electrical connections right here to do the charging if you choose to have an electric vehicle in the future. All right, so all this is your secured parking underneath from here. All right, so basically when you park and you come out your vehicle, from right here to across here, there is going to be a gate that is key code access. Okay, so once you reach here and you come out your vehicle, nobody cannot just walk and go up the steps or go into the elevator just like that. There's going to have a proper gate with a key code access that obviously you and the other tenants will have, the owners will have to enter. And the minute you enter from here, you either have the steps that you can take to go up to your unit. This also will have a gate with a key code access as well. And this is the area where the elevator is going to be installed as well. All right, the elevator, how this is going to take place is that, let's say for instance, you own one of the units on the second floor. You will basically have access based upon the code to enter directly onto the second floor. The reason why that is being done that way is that they're trying to avoid persons, randomly going up to different floors. Some persons might be interested in renting out their units, and you might have guests or friends that, just going on different floors randomly. So you want to kind of have a control over that. So because of that, each owner, in respect to their respective unit on their respective floor, that is where you will be going basically. You'll get a code to enter there. So this is just storage, maybe for your bicycle or something like that. In this area here, we're going to have some water tanks that will be used just in case if there's a water shortage to supply the units around here. And all this area in the back here will be more parking again from on this side. Okay, so this is the garage, the basement, the parking garage downstairs. So we will leave and head upstairs now to take a look at what's going on the first floor. So as you can see, they have started doing a lot of work in terms of the ceiling. This is gypsum that they're putting in here ready for the ceiling and to get the receptacles for the lights and all of that. This is not completed as yet. They still have to put in the proper finishings for the gypsum ceiling. So they're in the process of sealing presently right now. Okay. And this is entering on the first floor. So again, we have the A unit. Down on this end, you have the B unit, and then you have the C unit. All right, so what we will do, we'll take a look at the A unit on the first floor. So this is the A unit on the first floor. So as soon as you enter, you have additional areas here for storage or anything. If you want to put any shelving or any cupboards for your shoes, anything like that, you can put in the corner here. As soon as we enter, we will have in this area here, this is where we're looking at. Either two things could take place here. Again, you could have your washer dryer that could be placed in this location right here as soon as you enter. And again, you have additional storage areas located right here. And these are all the wiring here for your breaker panel that is here already. Okay. So all the wiring are there is just to basically connect, more or less. Okay. And this is the corridor leading down to the A unit. All right, and as soon as we swing to your left, we have our first toilet and bath right here. This is where our first toilet and bath is located. Okay, and as we continue down the corridor, then we come to our first bedroom located right here. And I can see it's a pretty large bedroom. So by the time you put your bed and everything, you still have enough room here for closet space. You could put a TV on the wall if you so choose to. You could put your bed on this side and you have your TV and other stuff located here as well. All right, all these windows that you see in here will be properly insulated in terms of sun and so forth. And again, you could get blinds or curtains or whatever you want to put to protect yourself from the sun and the light. All right, and you're now entering the main area in Unit A on the first floor. So basically, this is the area where your countertop will be and your stove and all of that will be located right here on your fridge from on this side. All of that will be located on this side on the wall. And then you will have your living room area out there. Back on this side of the wall here, basically, there should be some other counter spaces and other things that could be put there. But like what I said, we are trying as much as possible to make each unit a bit bespoke, to what the client wants. So if you don't want to put any counter here or you want to do something else, all that could be arranged at this phase. Once we put in, the developer puts in whatever they originally have on their plans, that's it. It's difficult to change anything when adjusted from there. All right? Again, so all your counter and everything, and then you coming up with your stove and all of that. All right. So right out from this area, then we come into this second bedroom. But this bedroom is ensuite. Okay. The second bedroom is ensuite. So it has its own toilet and bath, as you can see. So we're now going into the large toilet and bath area with your closet located inside here. This, if you look at the drawings, you will see that practically all of these units were 3-bedroom. But in this case, you notice in the scene that this one is a 2-bedroom, basically. You have the other bedroom we looked at lower down. And we have this one. Again, it was adjusted based upon demands and what persons, were looking at. So persons were saying, well, best they have a 2-bedroom, and have one ensuite, or you could have both of them ensuite. All right, so you could have a little more leg room, basically, within the bedroom itself. Okay. All right, so that is this, presently this bedroom, what we're looking at. And as soon as we enter or exit this bedroom, then we go into the living room area, basically. And that's your view of the ocean from the A floor right now on the A unit. All right. So this is what you will be seeing from this floor. And that's the beach literally right there. So you just walk down the road, and you're on the beach. You could jog in the morning, in the evening, get one of those kind of pull-out chairs and sit down and just enjoy it. Because interestingly, the sunset literally goes down in this direction. So in the evening, you could be sitting there and seeing the sunset dropping in the evening from there. All right, that's from this big window here. Okay. And if you come further, so basically the unit ends from there, obviously back to here. That's the end. So anything from this point going, you're actually walking on the porch area that will be properly have its have a partition or a railing right around. All right, so this is your porch area out here, so you could have your barbecue grill and everything. And again, this is the view you're seeing from on the porch presently right now. So you're right literally by the swimming pool right here. So if you have any family or friends or young kids or anything, you could stand from here and kind of keep your eye on them and watch them, and you can see them because the swimming pool is right there. All right. Just one thing to keep in mind, since you're on the A unit, on the first floor on the swimming pool, and the deck and everything is right here, you may get some noise coming back to you. People enjoying themselves, swimming in the pool, laughing, having a good time. You're literally right on the pool. So you may get a little noise there. But the interesting thing with this unit or any of the A units going up, you literally have the front row seat of maybe one of the best views out of all the units and them. So that's your view out there. All right. Again, that's the Seahorse restaurant right next to it. Okay. And again, you have the portal ready there if you want to put your TV on the wall. Okay. So when you have a unit like this at this stage in construction, it's to kind of have a vision of what it's going to look like when it's done. You're seeing the four walls up already. You're still seeing some wires hanging out. You're seeing some aggregate. You're seeing ladders and more aggregate and sand and all this stuff. But it's to have a kind of vision how it's going to look when it's finished. And again, like the nice thing at this phase, you're in a position where you could make an input to a point of certain things. If you want to choose certain type of tiles, that could be done. If you want to choose a certain, obviously a certain color, all of that could be painted well in advance. So by the time you're ready to move in, a lot of stuff is in here already, your vanities and all of that could be in long time. And it saves you all the hassle afterwards to be looking for all these different stuff to put in. So all that could be arranged ahead of schedule, basically. All right, good. So that's the A unit on the first floor. So we'll leave from here and head across into the B unit on the first floor. Yes, so hi again. So we're now heading across to the B unit on the second floor. And as you can see, the walls have been painted already. In the corridors, the light fixtures and lighting has been up already. And they have done their gypsum work here in the corridor on the first floor. Again, so you have your elevator shaft with the stairwell here that takes you up onto the second floor. But we'll just take a look at the B unit on the first floor. All right, so this is that we just came back from the A unit on the first floor. And this is the stairs, again, that you can take to come all the way up from there. And this is the C unit over on this side. Okay, so we now enter into the B unit. Guys, how y'all doing? So we wouldn't stay too long in the B unit because, as you can see presently right now, the laser is there, so they're starting to organize to start the work for the ceiling. Do you know the measurements? Yeah, for the ceiling work basically. All right. So basically this will be your kitchen area here on this side. So you have your counters, all your outlets and everything. All right. You can have your fridge and everything on this side. Over there is your laundry where you'll have your washer dryer located. What I wanted to show you guys, this is the view you get from the B unit on the first floor. All right, it's not the best, it's not the same as the A unit, but the interesting thing with the B unit is more symmetrical and it's square, so you'll have a little more square footage in terms of size. Okay? And all this will be this additional area for parking and other things that will be used basically from there. All right. So they're just making arrangements to put in all for the ceiling from there. Okay, so we'll just take a walk and head across to the bedroom. All right, so this area here is where you'll have your washer dryer. Stackable. Okay, this is your first ensuite bedroom located here in the middle. Again, so you have closet space here, so you can have all your clothes and everything hanging, and you have your toilet and bath located right here. What I like with this bathroom is that, again, you could be showering and you have a nice window right here, right on the outside right here. Pretty large window located here. So you could just kind of have an idea and see what's going on, what's taking place. Keep in mind this container is going to move, so you're going to have a free access to see all what's going on the ground. And again, the pool will be located right over on that side. Okay, so that is this first bedroom ensuite, and you can see the size of the windows, so it's to get as much light in and air into the units and them. Okay, so we're now leaving this bedroom and we're heading into one of the other bedrooms. It's a smaller bedroom. Okay, smaller than all the other bedrooms. So it could be used as a bedroom, it could be used as an office if you want. Okay, but in terms of size-wise, you could have a nice little bunk bed or something that you can put here in this bedroom. And right next to this bedroom here, you have this corridor next to the bedroom that will take you down to there will be a toilet here, basically. Toilet and a sink located here. And a shower as well. All right, so it could be used for the person who's staying in this bedroom, or maybe you could have guests or friends around so they could use the toilet located right here. This, what you're seeing in front of you here, this opening, basically, is what we call a light weld. Because how the units are shaped, especially once you start from these units, from on this side, you find it's a little difficult to get light to come in to the unit. So this light weld was created. It goes the full length of the building all the way to the top. So what that does, it funnels the light all the way down through the building, through all those different holes there, and you'll find that it creates a bright light within the bedrooms itself. All right, and this is just painted in primer, so by the time you put this in proper glossy paint, it's going to get even more bright from there. It's an interesting concept to get light and also ventilation and air into the more interior units. So this is the third bedroom. All right, also this one is ensuite, so you have closet space here again. Okay. And you have another light well here again that is bringing light into this bedroom here right now. So you have two light wells, one on this side, and you have another one over on this side here. Okay, so this will be your toilet and bath here, located in this bedroom. All right, you can see the light well here. So you're actually looking down right now at your parking on the ground floor in the basement. All right, and you go straight up, and that's the light well taking you all the way up there. All right, so this is the layout of the B unit on the first floor. So again, bedroom, ensuite, toilet and bath, small bedroom or office, and then you have your other bedroom here that is ensuite. So you have two ensuite bedrooms in the B units. Okay, and then we come across here again to the living room area. All right, so let's head across to the C unit now to see how that looks. Right, so that's the B unit on the first floor. So now we'll be entering the C unit on the first floor. So again, so your main entrance to enter. And you have a lot of space all in front here again that could be utilized for anything for storage or anything like that in front. So we'll be heading down the corridor as we enter this unit. So as you can see, you have your bedrooms, your first bedroom here. You have your toilet and bath with laundry. And you have your other bedroom located down on this end right there. And then you have your other small bedroom over on that side. But what we're looking at here basically is as soon as you enter, you'll have your kitchen area located right around here. So have your stove and your fridge and all those things will be on the wall with your counter, all of that with a nice island coming across here. All right? Coming across in the middle here. So then you'll have a nice corridor path that will walk down from here. So basically you can see maybe from the pipe here going back, all that will consist of your kitchen area right here. All right, and you have your corridor that will take you into the living room. All right, so as we turn around, you'll have your first ensuite bedroom located here. All right, so this is your first ensuite bedroom. So this is where your toilet and bath will be located over on this side. Again, you have more light well here to make sure and get light to come into the units. And with the C unit is the largest unit out of all the different, out of the A and the B unit. Again, because of how the undulation of the land and the orientation, they would have had to build the C units are the larger units. They are around 1,500 square feet out of all of them. Okay, and all of this is just more light well you can use here additionally to get light and ventilation coming into these units. So you see the light well goes all the way to the top. You know, this is a nice area. It's like an atrium that brings light into the units, basically. You know, I had clients said that, you know, they wanted to use this area to put a nice tree or something in a pot, or, you know, have a nice little green space inside the unit. Make it into like a little mini, I wouldn't say a forest, you know, but something really nice and green, this location here. So it's something you have to use your imagination, you know. Look at those home decor books and see what nice you can, what you would like to do with this area right here. All right. Okay, and it comes right back into the bedroom itself. And we can leave this bedroom and we're heading back out. Again, we're looking at the countertop and the kitchen area here. And as soon as we swing, this other room here, it's a toilet and sink. But right in here, we are also going to be, so here will be a toilet and sink, basically. So it's basically what you'll say like a half bath, more or less, located right here. And this area right outside here is where we're going to put your stackable washer dryer for your laundry right out here. So all your guests and everything could use this toilet right here and the sink. And then we go into the second bedroom. And again, as you can see, I don't know if you're picking it up much with the recording I'm doing. You can see the size already of it. You know, so you have a lot of room here. You know, you could put your closets and everything could be here. And again, it's also ensuite. So you have your area for your toilet and bath here as well. It goes all the way down inside. Okay, so toilet and bath will be located here. Right, and you maybe could use this area for your closet. Your closet space could be either from in the corner here, with your closet space. All right, so this is your second ensuite bedroom of the C unit on the A floor. On the first floor. And as soon as you come out, then you enter your living room area here. And I'm sure the big thing is that everybody wants to know what's your view look like from on the first floor of the C unit. So that's your ocean right out there. Okay, so again, that's where your wall stops. So if anything after this is where your porch or your balcony will be extended out, which we're walking out onto now. All right, so that's the view of the ocean you see in there from the C unit on the first floor. And again, this is the additional access road that you can take from on the main highway on top, or the main road on top. And when I say access, is not a road that is going to be used frequently. It's only if a person wants to use it, if they're in a rush or anything like that. All right? But main thing, that's your view out there. And again, it's just, you just walk out, you walk down the road, and that's the beach right there. You have another restaurant there, and you have another restaurant over on this side, and every restaurant at the hotel as well. Okay? And all the secured parking underneath right now. All right, and as soon as we come back in the living room, we have the other small bedroom here, or office. It's up to you what you want to do with it. All right. Again, you could put like 2 bunk beds or something. You have guests coming over. If you so choose to use the place as a short-term rental as well, so it's still comfortable enough that you could hold maybe at least 1 or 2 persons on those kind of bunk beds. All right, and more light and more ventilation to come into the unit from there. All right, so we're looking at 3 bedrooms. This one, the smaller one. Then we have the ensuite, and then you have the second ensuite from there. And all the units are basically identical as we go up. There may be just some slight adjustments that is made, but again, that is based upon the request of the owner. All right, but this is generally the layout, what we're looking at for the different units. All right, so that's about it there for the viewing of the units on the first floor at Homes at Grafton Ridge, units A, B, and C. Okay, so we'll keep in touch. Take care, bye.